Hello, guys. Welcome to another live video. Today I'm going to be doing something really interesting. Live video. So, mm, as you join, please, I want to know where you are watching from, your location, and all those nice things. Um, I'm going to be talking today about the topic. Let me set up these things so that we can kick up the move. Please, when you join, let me know where you're watching from. I want to know where you are watching from. So just leave a comment below. Just tell me where you are watching from. Today is a really interesting one. I'm going to tell you how I invest. Lots and lots of people have been asking me this question: How do you invest? Where should I invest my money? And all those things. Today is actually like investment 101. Remember back in school, university days, they will say a course is course 101. So welcome once more to this live session. Please tell me, please let me know where you are watching from. And of course, I'm going to put some regular live dates that we are going to be going live on particular dates. So if you want to stay informed with everything that is happening about investment, finance, and all those things, and traveling, moving abroad. Of course, I have a video that is coming up as well, where I'm telling you guys about moving to Canada. I saw a brilliant opportunity in Canada, so I'm going to be sharing about that stuff. So hang in there, stay tuned. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to invest, and interestingly, I'm going to show you everything I know about investment. Of course, you have to also do your research and all those things. But today, I'm going to show you everything that I know about investment, what kind of stocks to invest in, what I personally invest in, and where I keep some of my money. And I've been using this app. I'm not actually paid. It's not some sort of sponsored stuff. Is This video is not sponsored by anybody. So if you hear the app or if you know that I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm just so happy that I'm using this platform to do my trading. So, and the app is kind of easy. It's Trading 212. So if you type online, you can check Trading 212. In this video, I'm going to actually show you. I'm going to open my Trading 212, and then I do a one-to-one illustration on how I set out, or how my trading 212 looks like, what kind of stocks I'm actually buying, where I'm actually, how do I do my investment every month, and all those things. So hang in there. I'm going to start up right away. I'm going to start by sharing my trading 212 account, and actually I have an app in my phone, that because they have an app in the phone, and you can also do it with your computer. But for the sake of this video, I'm using my desktop so that I make the presentation a bit more. It looks more better with the app, with the stuff on the computer. So please, I'm seeing some people online live as well. Please let me know where you're watching from. Are you watching from Finland or you are abroad? Let me know. Yeah, so I'm going to share my screen. Let me see. hmm I'm going to take 212. Yeah. So this is actually how trading 212 looks like. This is a presentation of trading 212. So this is home. And this is like, so when you open the app, there is the invest, there is a CFDs, and of course there's crypto. So if you like the crypto stuff, you like to invest in crypto and all those crypto things, you can get in here. And just like I said, this video is not sponsored, so you can see here that they don't have a campaign. They usually have a campaign that if you invite people to join, you start using trading 212, you get some reward for inviting them. So as just to let you know that this is not a campaign video, I'm not gaining anything doing this video. And this is interest on shares, and this is interest on cash. I'll come back to this, manage funds and all those things. And then here it comes like deposit, how you can deposit fund. And so you can also come here. I'm just going to show you the layout first, and then I go deep into what I'm saying. So this is like a community, so people come here and share about their account, what they have been buying, what stocks have been doing well, all those things. Honestly, I'm not into this. I don't really check these updates because I invest for the long term. So I'm not really into checking what is selling at the moment. And um, I don't check this, honestly. I don't check these stuffs. These ones, I don't check them. And here is like the next thing here is this is, I want to show you, this is a card. You can order the card, but it's not, for some reason, not coming. So here are the stocks, the different kind of stocks that are available. And when you trade, you say most traded, you see the stocks that people have bought recently or that are buying, that are, and you see the most owned. So those that people own the most, the stocks that people own the most, you can see them here. You have Amazon, you have Tesla, you have Microsoft, Vanguard, Apple, and all those stocks most bought. And then we can now come to this other phase, which is like this is like where you share your individual pie. I'm going to explain to you what pie means and all those things. So, and here is the home presentation. This is my home page. This is how my trading 212 the home page looks like. So it shows here, this is like account value, how much you have in your account. So as of now, I have 4,000. You see the thing is changing all the time, but let's just go with this. So I have 4,095 cents for in euros. Of course, I invest in euros because I'm in Europe. So you here, this 4,000 euros is not all in my investment, because investment always come with some risks. So I have invested 1,065 euros, and this is like another pot that I've divided my investment into. So there is this other part. I'm going to explain to you what it means and what it does. So I'm just going to show you first the presentation. If I want to get the card, you can just press or order the card. It's free, but for me personally, I have like a couple of cards, so I don't need this card anyway. And these are the stocks. There are lots of stocks here. Oh my god, this, like, I like the trading 212 because they are giving live updates in US stocks, so you can invest in US markets all the time, and all those things. So that's why I found this one really interesting for me, and I've been using it. So I come now to investment. Um, how can I start? Well, let's go back. And this is the main stock, right? I come to the main stock, and this, it shows you how much I get. I have money. This is money that I kept in my account. I'm not investing this money. This is money that is just in my account. This is kept in my account to generate interest. Okay, so for example, I invest in euros, so I get 2.2% interest every day. That money is paid to my account daily. And if you invest or you deposit money USD, you get 3.3% USD. So if you have US dollars, and if you are in UK, you can use this one and invest your pounds, and you get 3.55 percent interest daily. And there are lots and lots of other currencies there. And if you want to withdraw, it's so easy to withdraw your money. So like, anytime you want to withdraw, for example, I have this total amount of 3,000 29 cents available for me to withdraw. So I can just, flip it to the right side and withdraw all my money that is there. Or if I want to withdraw a part, let's say 650 euros, I can just do that. Or if I want to withdraw even €1, I can do that. Just and here are my accounts, so I can choose the account number, that account where I want this money to go to, and then I just withdraw the money. So investing with 212, trading 212 is so easy. So that's just fund that is available in my account. Okay, so let me go back and show the interesting thing. I think that you are joining because you want to learn how to invest, or how I invest my money, that I invest in a really risk free money way. Let's come back to investment. So I have the money that I have invested as of now is 1,065 euros. So I can now just come to I can now come to I can come here and calm down, and it shows, because when you are investing, there is something which is called pi. So when you are investing, you have to check, you have to create a pi, where here it says create a pi. So that's how you can start investing. So what I did is that I created a pi. Let me show you how my pi is and what it says. Oh, hello, Eric. How are you doing? It's been a while. It's been a long time. Are you finally in Finland? So okay, so this is my investment. This is my so it comes now here because I've opened this. So let me show you what it says. Um, so my goal is to get 151,000 euros in the next 20 years. That's my plan. So I'm investing for the next 20 years. So you can see as of today I have 1k, and my plan is to get to 151 point 151.64k. That's 161,000 euros. Well, if you do the mathematics, you will see that 100, if you take 110 euros, 100 euros times 12, that's 1,200 euros per year. 1,200 euros times, let's do a quick math. So let's say 1,200 euros times 20 years is going to give me 24,000 euros. Okay, but how come I'm saying that I will get 151,000 euros? That is compound interest. That's the power of compound interest. That maybe in some other time I'm going to explain this to you guys, but it's just because of the power of compound interest that it's going to make this money skyrocket to that amount. So that's why lots of people are investing, because it's a real way to get rich in the future. So what I do is that it's kind of easy. I just auto invest, so I don't have to do the investment every month. I just program my account so that it automatically invests every month. I don't have to do anything. So you can set your account to auto invest. You see, I turned it on, and I every month on the 14th of the month I invest 100 euros. That money automatically comes up from my account. So what okay, you can see in my they have this AI analysis. It analyzes your pie and tells you how perfectly balanced it looks like. So it says that my pie looks perfectly balanced. Of course, just stay tuned. I'm going to tell you actually what I'm buying that makes my pie to look perfectly balanced. So you can see, like I said earlier, I invest every month just 100 euros, uh just 100 euros every month on the 14th of every month. So that money automatically comes out from my account every month. And you will be interested to know that I started using this trading 212 on the 15th of October 2025. So October, November, December, January, February, March. So I've used it about 6 to 7 months, and I wanted to get a grip of it to understand how the investment actually works before creating a video using this tool, trading tool one tool. Now, right, you can see every month it shows that I've been investing 100 euros every month, right? So, and this is so easy. One guy said investment isn't sexy, it's so boring. That's true, because I put it as automatic. I don't have to do anything. The money comes out from my account automatically every month, and it's easy. Yeah. So let's go to holdings and see what is actually in my account. So I made my investment really really easy. What I bought is so easy because I'm not going to get crazy into these things. I just want to invest in a really really easy way that is easier for me to manage my account. So I invest in what is called the iShare called S&P 500 accumulating, and I also invest in Vanguard S&P 500 accumulating. Well, you can be wondering, what does this mean? What is I call shares accumulating and all those things? So I'm just going to quickly show you the stocks, what are actually included in in iShares Vanguard. Let's say Vanguard, uh, Vanguard S&P 500, right? So if you can check uh, what are listed. So you can check online what companies are in Vanguard. So Vanguard S&P 500. So actually S&P 500 simply means that you are investing or you are buying stocks in companies that the top 500 companies in the world. That's what it simply means. So when you are buying stocks in the top 500 companies, it means that you are investing in Apple, Microsoft, uh, Amazon, so many interesting companies. So you are investing in these companies. It means that when you are investing in these companies, it means that if let's say for example Apple is doing so well as of now. If Apple is doing well, and then for example, Apple is included in the 500 companies that you are invested in, and then you notice that let's say Apple is doing well, and therefore for some reason Apple falls stock, Apple goes out of the market. You as an investor in S&P 500, Vanguard S&P 500, you don't need to worry, because Vanguard S&P 500 is automatically going to remove Apple, saying that, hey man, you are not doing well at the moment, get out of here. And then some other company that is doing well at that moment is going to be replaced. So there are 500 S&P 500 means that the top 500 companies. So when you see the 500, it means that the top 500 companies in the world, or most often, let me be frank, the most of these companies are located in the US. So, but of course, some other companies like Toyota and all the rest, they are located elsewhere. But they are the top 500 companies in United States and in the UK as well. So let's go back. Yes. So you can see, are you seeing my screen? Can you see my screen? Please say yes if you can see my screen. I am good. No, I just entered UK. Oh, you choose to go to UK. Oh, wow. Wow. Great, bro. How is the UK? I hope you are enjoying the UK weather. I think they have better weather than us here in Finland. Yeah, so let me go back to sharing my screen. Um yeah, so this is what I'm investing in. So I've invested in iShares, this one, and the Vanguard S&P 500. And you can see that what I'm investing in is called the accumulating. So there is the Vanguard S&P 500 distributing. Distributing simply means if you want to buy a stock, you can come here and check. So let's say I want to invest in Vanguard. So they have this one as well. Let's say I want to invest in Vanguard S&P 500 distributing. Let's look for the distributing one. Uh, let's look for that one. Where you um but anyway, there is the distributing S&P 500 that is actually distributing, which look at what that. So we have the S&P 500 accumulating, and we are most most owned. Let's go to most owned. Let's check the most owned shares. You see S&P 500. Uh, Anyway, when you see the S&P Vanguard, this is just showing me the S&P 500 accumulating. So S&P 500 distribution simply means that your shares are distributed to you every time when they do their calculations and you have interest in it. Why the S&P 500 accumulating simply means that your shares are accumulated. So your profit is being accumulated until at the point when that you want to sell your shares, right? Um, this is actually how this looks like. So if you have a question, you can let me know. If you have worries, you can send me an email. But let's go back into, you can be wondering, hey, you have 4,000 euros, and why investing just 1,000 euros? Like I told you, I'm doing what is called auto invest. So I put the money there, it invests every month automatically. But let me show you something. Interestingly, this is really a rough period now. This is a bad time to for stocks and all those things because of the war. You can see that I'm losing minus 13 euros. And for my iShares Core S&P 500, why for Vanguard S&P 500, I'm losing 11 euros, making a total of 25 euros that I'm losing as of now. So all my investment, I've spent 1,090 euros, but I'm having, this is the money that I have as of now. But it doesn't mean that it's going to stay like this. You can check the investment in 2 3 days time, and you see that, oh, the investments are doing great. But as an investor, this is the best time to buy, because if you check, you see that the investments here, or most of the things are not doing great. So it means that the stocks, the price of these things are quite low. So you can buy it at a really, really cheaper price, and you sell, or rather, when it goes up, you are at the advantage side. So most often people buy stocks when the stocks are cheap. So you can see here, you see it went down, 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 at this time, like 12 p.m. today, 23rd. Today is 23rd or 24th. Oh, Monday to yesterday. So it was so down. It went back up again, and now it's going like that. So you can see, as of now, it looks like it's going down. So if you are an investor, me, I would have loved to buy here rather than buying here when the prices are so high. So that's how it is. When you are an investor, you have to always look at these things. But for me, I invest automatically because I don't have time to be looking at these things. I'm planning for the future, so that one doesn't really matter to me. So let me go to interest on cash. So I have 3,000. I have 3,000. This is my total investment, but I have 3,000 something that I've not invested the money. So what happens is that I am paid 2.2% of that money every month. So every day, sorry. So it's a daily payment. So because I'm investing in euros, so I am paid in euros. So if you invest in dollar, you are paid in dollar, and all those things. The percentage is calculated in dollar, and of course there is Canadian money as well. So last month I was paid 6.71, which is actually, if you think about it, is even more than all what banks can even pay. And the all-time money that I've gained from this, my money, okay, this is my cash. It's actually 24.17 euros, and I can show you the payment. It's been paid daily. So today is the 24th of March. I was paid 18 cents, 18 cent and stuff like that. So it goes every day. You can see at some point, I think on the 8th of March, I had some money, more money in my account, and I was paid more. And because I did some withdrawals, yeah, I did some withdrawals, 300 euros and all those things recently. We got some money from my account, so that's why the money looks that way. What next? This is how it looks like. And okay, the 3,000 euros that is in my account is being invested in Barclays Bank, JB Bank. These are where you can see where your money is being invested. You can see everything about where your money is invested and stuff like that. So let's see. This is a community, like I said, people share their stocks. People invest in gold, silver. Me, of course, I'm not investing in these things because I'm not quite versed in those. So people also, really interestingly, if you want to copy and paste, you can check what people are buying because of the Iran war and US and the war. As of now, people are changing their price. You can come to top and see what people are investing in. So you can see somebody is buying lots and lots and lots of different kind of things. Everybody, people, you invest in some things depending on your level of risk and your knowledge as well. So you see this one is investing, they are investing in so several different kind of stuffs. But what I recommend is that don't copy what you don't understand. So you just invest in what you understand and not copy things that you don't know what the meaning is. So that's how it is. That's my investment portfolio, and let's come here. Here. Yeah. So that's my investment portfolio. That's how I've been investing on trading 212. If you have a question, you can ask so that I explain a little bit more better and and if you have any question about investment or investing, you can ask me. I'm now live, so you can ask me a question. Of course, if you want to join me live, you can let me put this one, let me show the link so that you can join me live. You can join me live and ask your question, whatever question it is. I'm here to answer you. You can, if you don't want to share your video, you can also put it in audio and talk with me live. Here is the link. I see guys online. Please join me and ask a question. If you came late for the presentation, I can still kind of walk through the stuff with you if that's what you want. Have some time still. Eric, are you there? Do you have a question regarding these investment things? Okay, and I can also go ahead and be telling you about the ETFs, and lots of people have been asking me about ETF. They have been asking about ETF. They're asking about stocks and daily trading. To be honest, if you do what is called daily trading, you are bearing huge risks because, of course, you are probably going to lose your money. Let me be frank with you because when you do what is called daily trading simply means that you buy stock, you buy, let's say, you buy just one Apple stock or you buy Amazon stock directly. Okay, so you buy them today and expecting that is going to it's going to get higher in the future, and in the future it doesn't get higher, you are going to lose money. So what people do is that you don't have to, nowadays it's not recommended that you invest in those things because with the market structure, the way the economy around the world is, it's very risky for you to invest in those things. So you have to be wise on what you are investing in. That's why I recommend buying the S&P 500. If you want to buy there are different kinds of S&P 500. Particularly for me, I choose the S&P 500, Vanguard S&P 500. I choose the iCore S&P 500. I would have also loved to invest in the S&P 500 that is investing in all companies around the world. But as of now, I'm just investing in Vanguard S&P 500, which is the most top performing companies in the United States of America and in some other parts of the world. But there are other shares that or stocks that target shares in all other companies around the world. So if that is what you want, you can check those things, invest in those ones, and I think buying. And one thing that you ought to remember that when you see people investing in this Ponzi scheme and all those things, you put 100 euros today or 500 euros today, and you're going to get 520 euros tomorrow. That is not realistic. That is just scam. If you see those things, you have to run. You have to run from those because you are going to lose money in the future because they entice you to put money, and in the long run you are going to fail. Which is the app? I think I don't know if you need an app for that. You just have to click the link. With that link, it's going to okay. Which is the app? Are you asking about the trading app that I'm using? Can you be precise? You can of course join me live and ask your questions, and I will help you in case you need some clarifications, or maybe I said something that you don't understand. I can help you with that. But are you talking about the trading app, or what is your question, so I can help you better? I can help you better in setting up the app, or how to set up the app. But like I was saying, you have to avoid those Ponzi scheme, all those things that invest today, you get money tomorrow. Avoid all those in Telegram groups because those all scams. They're all scams. So if you want to invest, look for an investment that is a long-term investment. Don't invest in things like uh, those short-term investment. Of course you can invest in short-term investment, like if you have risks, if you have the mind to bear risks, you can buy cryptocurrencies and all those things. But for me, I think in my opinion, I don't know, but I think that getting rich in the long term, you cannot depend on crypto because crypto is it's just an online currency that can fade out anytime. So for the investment, the app I use is trading 212. That's what I use. That's what I'm using as of now. Of course, there are different apps out there. There are several apps that you can use to invest. But for me particularly, I use Trading 212 because it's so easy to use it. I used to use Revolut before. Revolut also has an online bank, so I was using them before, and then I found out about Trading 212. but I'm using the both of them simultaneously. So I have Revolut. I'm trading, or I'm investing with Revolut, and also investing in trading 212. There are other trading apps out there, but I think that as of now, trading 212 has a good interest rate. If you have some cash in your account, at least it pays some daily interest consistently. And what are other advantages? The app is really, really, really extremely easy to use. I think the app is really, really easy to use because there are some other apps that I've seen. I'm not going to call the names because it would be like I'm marketing one app and and talking bad about another one. But I think that there are other apps that the display looks so confusing, and of course I would not like to invest my money in a place where I'm not sure on how to navigate everything. And trading 212 also, I think, is good because they have daily emails. They send you daily emails about stuffs, about what you, let's say my daily interest, what has been paid in my account. And oh, one more thing, withdrawing money from trading 212 is extremely easy. So once I click on withdraw, once I go to withdraw, and I put how much I want to withdraw from my account, within minutes that money is in my account. But you have to know, with trading 212, you cannot deposit money into somebody's account. So for example, the name of the account holder must match with the person sending the money or depositing the money, or rather the name with the account holder must match with the person's name also with trading 212. I think that's the way that they try to monitor where the money is coming from and where the money is going to. So it's easier for accountability and all those things. But trading 212 so far has been excellent. I've been using it for some time now, and I've found it really interesting. Okay, are you trying the app? Do you have a question? Any more questions? I would be glad to answer some questions if you are trying to check on the app. And have you been investing before? Have you been investing? You can let me know so and tell me about your investment experience. Please, if you are joining, I've been talking about the trading, how to invest. I have demonstrated how I invest my money. I invest every month a minimum of 100 euros every month. So, if this is of interest to you and you miss something, you can ask a question, and I will be glad to explain to you how I'm doing it. I equally demonstrated how I am investing. So if you want, I can actually go a little bit behind and explain those things to you, but you have to leave a question. Tell me if you have a question, then I could go back and answer um, depending on your question. Do you have a question? I see some other people joining live. Any question for me? Any question for me? I've been talking. Let me see. Any questions? Questions about investing. I know most of you guys like the investing that you invest 500 euros today and you get 800 euros tomorrow. That's not reliable. Those things are Ponzi scheme. They are going to take your money, and before you know, you're going to lose everything. So if you want to invest, you have to make a good plan. Look for a reliable platform that you can use and invest your money safely. So if you're joining me, please tell me about your investment experience. Have you ever invested before? Are you an investor, or are you also a novice and you don't know where to invest? Remember, I'm investing 100 euros. You can invest 1 euro every month, and it's not a problem. So it depends on your plan. It depends if you want to give a try. Like, for some people want to try, I've been investing with other apps like Revolut. and I know about those things. I know about ETFs, I know about stocks, know about shares, I know about what kind of stocks to buy, what kind of stock not to buy. Okay, let me give you an example why I trade with why I buy stocks like Vanguard S&P 500. I think if you remember the phone called Nokia, how many of you remember Nokia's telephone? That was also in the days, that was a good investment to buy because Nokia was doing so well. So a lot of people were buying Nokia shares, buying Nokia shares, buying Nokia shares. Right. If you bought Nokia share at that time, hoping that the shares are going to keep increasing and your money, you're going to get good money in return. Unfortunately, Nokia fell. Nokia went down. Today, who is even thinking about the Nokia company? So imagine that you invested in Nokia and now Nokia is nowhere to be found. It means that you should have lost your money. That's just as easy as that. But if rather you bought something like the S&P 500, it doesn't matter iShares or whatever, you can you can you can kind of you can invest in you can invest in things like S&P 500, which means that the S&P 500, you don't need to think about which company is doing well, which one is not doing well, and all those things. What I've invested in is in the S&P 500. They have 500 other companies, so they check the companies that are doing well as of now, and then that is where your money is being placed. That's where they buy the stocks for you, right? Once the companies are doing bad, once a company is not doing well, the company is automatically removed from that 500 and then replaced by, let's say now Nokia is not doing well, Nokia will be taken off that company, that 500, and then now we have what phone is doing well. Maybe Nokia, maybe iPhone or Tesla is doing well. Tesla will be replaced by with Nokia. So you don't, like me as an investor, I don't even need to think about those things. But of course, there is something in investment which is called the volatility, right? The volatility simply means the risks. The lower your risks, the lower your investment, the lower your reward. So me, I'm not interested in getting high money tomorrow. I just want stable, low risks, and my outcome should be great. So what I do is that I don't want to. But if you buy an individual stock, right, the individual stock has a high volatility, right? And when I talk of high volatility, I'm talking about or when I'm talking of low volatility, from 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 to maximum 0.7. That's the maximum you have to go to. But once it's 0.9, 10, oh, I start running from all those things. So is this presentation recorded? I joined late and have not been stable here. Yeah. It's recorded, Eric. So you can check when you have time. Yeah, it's recorded. Let's see. Is it regulated by, yeah, like FL? So let me show you something, right? S&P 500 is regulated by, let me show you. So me, before you invest your money, you have to be very, very. So this is my page where my 3,000 euros that I just keep in my account, that I'm not actually investing this money, is just available for me if I want to withdraw it. Well, yeah, for example, these are the companies that this thing is a deposit in. That is that my money is being invested in. So you can come here and ask what is an uninvested cash. So you can check. Here are quick questions and answers. Let's see what type of account. Let me check if I can just show you your answer immediately from here. So this S&P 5. These are all these things that are well monitored by um and they are well monitored by FCA, and of course they are monitored by financial authorities, sorry. And they have like in here in Europe, most, I don't know where you're watching from, but this is monitored by the European Central Commission. So everything that is happening with them is highly regulated and highly monitored. And they have somewhere which says that, which shows that you are, I will check. I it was somewhere in my account that I saw those things that shows that you have your money of managed funds. Okay, no, this is where I can manage my fund. But just to answer your question, I thought that I remember where to see that thing. I but that this is highly regulated by the European Union, and also the European Central Bank, which is they are the ones regulating these things. So, guys, if you are just joining, let me go back again. I've been talking about the S&P 500. Sorry, I've been talking about trading 212. 1 minute, let me pick up my daughter. She's crying. Let me pick my daughter. Mama. Yeah, guys. So, like I was saying, I've been talking about trading. So many people don't know about reliable ways of trading. So, I've been making a presentation about how to invest your money, how you have to avoid all these Ponzi schemes and all those things. So, if these are things that you are interested in, if you want to invest, you can invest from €1 or $1 or one whatever, one naira or one CFR, whatever, and you make a long-term plan. Like me, I do what is called auto invest. I invest every month, but I don't have to do anything because I've put my account in auto invest. So I invest every month automatically, and that money is invested in my account, and what is placed in my investment portfolio with my long-term goal of reaching €151,000 in the next 20 years. And when you think of it, it's because of the power of compound interest. Maybe at some point or some other time, I'm going to explain to you how the compound interest works, why investing €100 in 20 years that will give you, how can €100 in 20 years amount to um, 151,000 euro. Maybe I will maybe tell you about those ones in the future. Yeah. Are there any more questions? Any questions? If you have a question, you can ask. You can ask your question. I am soon going off. We will have another session live tomorrow or in the evening if I have time. So you can join me again live, and we'll be talking on other things. I have a video that I've prepared on getting admission into Canada. It's actually a nursing assistant program. So if you are interested in that, be my guest in the evening. Let's say in about 5 hours time. In about 5 hours time, I'm going to create the link. So be my guest. See you in that one. And of course, if this video made sense, if this video was interesting, please remember to smash that like button. Leave a comment on, just say teach me how to invest, and I will be glad to help you in the future. So can someone from Kenya use this app? Of course, I think you can use this app from wherever you are. It's not about the country. It's about like me. Honestly, this app is not from Finland. This app is from UK. So if you see everything, if you read about the trading 212, is from the UK. So but the app is highly regulated by European Central Bank. And if European Central Bank is the one handling or regulating what they are doing, then it makes sense to use it. So, all right. So, if you have any question, okay. If you have any question, you can comment later, and maybe I'll receive it and maybe react to those that I can react to. And for now, if you are joining, you have a question. If you have a question, let me know. If you need any more explanation, let me know so I can respond before leaving you guys. I will be live again in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the next 5 hours, so we will see again. So, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Any more questions for me? So I can answer them before leaving. If you are joining live, you are wondering what this presentation was. I just was talking about how to invest. I was teaching how I invest my money online. So, anyways, without any further ado, thank you so ever so much for joining live. I'm going to quickly show you my channel so you can have a look. You can have a look on what I usually talk about. I talk about admission to Finland, I talk about admission abroad and all those things. So okay, so you don't have any further questions. So please remember to subscribe. Are you a subscriber, man? Have you subscribed to my account, to my page? Are you my follower? Please, if you have not done that, please do so. It will be highly appreciated. But here, guy, okay, you know what? Let me put this link. Join me, invite, join me live. This is use this link and join me live and have a one-on-one talk with me before I go. Use this link and have a one-on-one talk with me before I go. If nobody joins in the next 2 minutes, then I'm going to. Okay, you are very much welcome. What's funny, mommy? Yeah, it doesn't need to be a video. You can of course make it to be as an audio. I just have 8 more minutes, so if you. Mhm. You don't want it? Do you want this one? Hmm? Yeah. So that's the link there. With that link and join me live. I have 7 more minutes. So 6 more minutes now. So if you are just joining, remember this is Carlson, the worthiness. I teach people we are on the journey of to making wealth. I think that most of us are working because we want to generate wealth for ourselves, for our family. So one of the ways of generating wealth has always been to invest. But the question has always been, where do I invest in? Where should you invest your money in? That's the question lots and lots of people always wonder about. And I'm here to guide you. I'm here to show you practical steps what I've used, what I'm using, that I think it's going to help me in the future. I really do believe in that, because I don't believe in Ponzi schemes. I don't believe in investing in things that short-term investments. I don't believe in gambling. I believe in reliable investment that are going to pay in the future. So if you have any more question, if mm, yeah, is are you joining? Do you have any complications joining? If not, then I we can say goodbye. I have 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes to go. So mm, I have a few more minutes to go. So if you are planning to join live, let me go. Are you able to join, or do you still have some complication? You can, if not, if you are not able to join, you can just leave a message and we will continue this later. I will be live again in the next 5 hours, and probably talking on some other subjects, but we can talk about this. Office or office mama. All right, guys. So you do have a lovely time. I have just 2 more minutes to go. I think my friend is finding it difficult to join. Um, in the next 2 minutes, I should be leaving from here. If you are not able to join, then maybe we'll talk more some other time. All right. So I'm going to end it now. You do have a lovely time, and see you in the next video. Please, guys, if you are new in my channel, remember to subscribe, like this channel, and stay tuned for where you get so many vital informations about building wealth, finance, nursing, traveling abroad. It's really a unique place where you can get lots and lots of different sort of contents, relevant content in aspects that touches everyone. World money touches everyone. Health is very important. It touches everyone, and of course, finance. It's everybody's. Touches everyone, no matter who or what you are. But investing is something that is so unique. Everybody wants to invest, but no, most people don't know where to invest in. So you are so fortunate to be here and learn from people or from me, that I show you everything, every step, and what mistakes that I've done. Of course, I've also make mistakes, but I'm really happy to share about them. And I, of course, I spent most of my time doing these things. So thank you for joining. Have a lovely day, and we shall be live again in the next 5 hours time. So have a lovely time and see you in the next one. Ciao. Peace.